Dios santo que tú eres, Señor. Gracias, Señor. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hello, welcome. Hello. There we go. Hi, everyone. Hey, thanks for joining. Good afternoon. You know what, for me, it's actually morning. Type down below what do you guys do besides being an artist or besides working on your mission. What do you do outside of that? I am a night shift nurse. I work 12-hour shifts. I love working with children. But I also work for the elderly, and I help kids with disabilities and work with kids that have vents and stuff like, are on vents and stuff like that. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. So, kind of woke up like 30 minutes ago. What's good? Thanks for joining. We are in chapter 3 on the book of Proverbs. Hopefully, so far, you guys are refreshing yourselves with the word, actually trying to understand it. Hopefully, you guys are understanding it and understand what God is trying to tell you in your life. For those who don't know me or are kind of new to this channel, my name is Mel. I'm a Christian hip-hop artist. I got music videos and everything linked in my bio, so check that out whenever you get a chance. And if it touches you, or if you want to share it, go ahead and share it with others. It's there for that. All right, so let's get to chapter 3, Proverbs chapter 3. If you have a highlighter, I suggest get a highlighter, pen, crayon, whatever you guys got. And what I'm doing is I'm highlighting the verse or making a little star next to the verse that's actually touching me and is grasping my attention. And then later on in the day or me after the video, I start praying, asking God, what do you want to tell me? Hey, what do you want to tell me with this word? So hopefully you guys can do that, get a deeper connection with God, a better relationship with Him. Okay, so I'm going to start reading Proverbs chapter 3. It starts like this. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to me. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thy heart. So shall thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as the Father the Son in whom he delighted. Happy is the man that finds wisdom, and the man that gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom had founded the earth, by understanding had he established the heavens. Hello everyone, by his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in the way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt... Sorry about that, guys. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yet thou shalt lie down, and a sleep shall be sweet. I'm in verse 25, chapter 3. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in power of thy hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, Go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blessed the habitation of the just. Surely he scorns the scorners, but he gives grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. Wow, this chapter is pretty deep. How you guys doing? All right. So in this chapter, chapter 3, there's so many good verses. But verse 12, for whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delights. Touched me, and I understand that God is our father. And me having children, I love them. I will correct them when they make a mistake. Every mistake, yes, it's forgiven, but doesn't mean that there wouldn't be consequences to those mistakes, to that sin. So if he has not corrected you, yeah, it hurts. Just like my mother would spank me or anything, it would hurt, and I would actually be like, oh, you don't love me, and that's another thing. But actually, it is a show of love. God's correcting you because he loves you, and he wants to make sure you're going through that right path. Just as a parent, the parent wants you to go through that right path in life. Hopefully, if they're good parents, they will actually correct you. So I see that it's very important. That's how God is. Verse 15, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. This verse is talking about the word of God, wisdom. It is more precious than the finer things that this world has to offer for you. If you can be the richest person in the whole wide world. If you don't have wisdom, you can be the smartest person in the whole wide world, have a master's degrees, on something, doctorate's degree. If you don't have wisdom, it's compared to nothing. Wisdom is the finer thing, the best thing you can have in life. So we should seek that. It's worth more than anything this world has to offer. And verse 27 actually touched me. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. Let's say someone comes to you and says, oh man, I'm going through this right now. I'm going through this hardship right now. And I want to know, like, can you please pray for me? And then you'll be like, oh man, you know what? I don't have time right now, but I'll send a message to everybody else. I'll send a message to the church and they'll pray for you. You're right there. Why not? If someone's coming to you with a need, you have the time. Or someone coming to you, hey, you got $40. Hey, you know what? I need like $10 for gas. I'll pay you back and blah, blah, blah. If you have it, that person is going through something and they're coming to you, bless them and give it to them. Because you never know. This is the word. You never know when it's your turn. We're not going to always be on a good in a good situation as well. So withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. That's deep. And of course, verse 5, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. That's so easy to say. It's very easy to say, but actually, this is amazing. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. When my mom got sick, I was praying, Lord, heal her, heal her, heal her, help her. You know, just prayer, prayer, prayer. She ended up passing away. And I didn't understand. And I wasn't going to allow that misunderstanding to grow anger towards God. If anything, he gave me that verse. Trust in the Lord with all my heart. And not lean unto their own understanding. So I asked God, please heal her. And he ended up healing her entirely. Getting her out of misery, pain, spiritually. I know she's happy in the kingdom. So, sometimes we need to not try to understand, just trust the process. Trust what God is going to be doing for you in your life. Okay? Is there any verse, hello everyone, any verses or anything that has spoken to you today? You can write it down in the comments. If not, you can keep it to yourself. And just do what I'm doing. And then just pray. Pray what you're reading. Pray what's touching you. Reread what you highlighted. And get that connection with God that he really desires to connect with you. He really wants to hear from you. He really wants to spend that quality time. Just like in a relationship. When you get a new boo, you want to spend all the time with this person, right? Get to know them, go out with them, have a little day with them. Well, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do with God. It's a relationship. How are you going to get to know him if you don't even talk to him? How are you going to get to know him if you don't seek him? He's already seeking you. He's knocking on your door. Open it up. Psalm 91. I love Psalm 91. Bro, Psalm 91 is amazing. I love Psalm 91. It is amazing. That's like declaring to God, to your enemies, declaring to that any problems in your life, that God, the Lord, is your refuge, despite of anything that you're going through. I love it. Thanks for sharing that. Brad, thanks for joining. Just going on over chapter 3 in Proverbs chapter 3. I already read it out loud. When you have the time to read to God, when you have time to read, just connect with God. Give him 5 minutes. That's all he wants. Proverbs 11. Oh, I can't wait to get there. But let's go to it real quick. I'm going to go to it. Proverbs 11, verses 11. By the blessing of the upright the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despises his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his peace. A talebearer reveals secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit conceals the matter. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hates suretyship is sure. A gracious woman retains honor, and strong man retain riches. The merciful man do good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubles his own flesh. The wicked works a deceitful work, but to him that sows righteousness shall be a sure reward. That's deep. Proverbs 11. Ooh, I read 11 all the way to 18. But this is very deep. Yes, the wicked works a deceitful work, but to him that sows righteousness shall be a sure reward. And what is that reward? That reward is better than anything. Right? Amazing. Yes, it is a great word. One chapter a day in Proverbs. We are in chapter 3. Tomorrow I'll be doing chapter 4. Chapter 4 is going to be at 12 p.m. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to read it out loud. We're going to highlight if you guys want to share any verses that help you out. If there's anything you guys want us to pray about or me to pray about, we can pray together. We can do that. But I pray that you guys, at least, this is just encouragement. Seek God. At least 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes. He gave you his only son to die for you. What is 5 minutes of your life? What is 10, 15 minutes of your life? That's all he wants. He just wants to connect with you. He wants you to seek him. And once you seek him, he wants to speak with you. He wants to give you the blessings that he's promised you. We got to just seek him. That's all it takes. All right, guys. You guys have a blessed day. God bless you. Thank you for joining. And hopefully this touches you. Hey, Chef. Sorry, I already ended this, but Proverbs chapter 3, read it. Highlight whatever is touching and pray about